Hey y'all, meteorologist Sydney Goldberg here from the First Alert Desk, and we've got another warm and dry day on tap. That's why I've got our new Grand Isle camera on behind me because it's feeling like beach weather. We've been so warm the past few days, I mean close to a record yesterday afternoon, so this is where I want to be right now, on the beach, looking at the water, looking at this really pretty view down in Grand Isle. Temperatures right now across southeast Louisiana, warm. Already into the low 80s in some places, 81 in Gonzales, upper 70s here in Baton Rouge. It's 78, Hammond, a little bit cooler. It looks like your map just switched, 72. 75 up in Macomb, but look at all the low 80s across South Louisiana. All the way in Opelousas, Lake Charles, New Iberia, Houma, all in the low 80s, and we're not even to the afternoon yet. So it's going to be another very warm day similar to yesterday. So low to mid 80s is what we're expecting to see, those temperatures topping out underneath a mixture of sun and clouds once again today. Once we get into the evening though, temperatures drop off pretty steeply because the sun sets early now. So into the mid 70s by 6 and then back into the 60s by 9. But it's still going to feel muggy overnight, and there is another possibility that we could see areas of dense fog developing overnight tonight and again into tomorrow morning during the morning commute. So this is 7:30 a.m. The fogcast is showing less than a mile visibility for many places across southeast Louisiana. So we'll likely see that dense fog advisory issued once again for overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning for the commute. So again, prepare to give yourself that extra time so you can take it slow on the roadways and give more space in between cars on the roads during the morning commute. Here's what I was talking about, beach weather, right? I mean, temperatures are running 14 degrees warmer than normal for this time of year. Now we're in mid to late November now. Today's typical average is the low 70s, so mid 80s is quite warm for this time of year. We're actually going to stay above normal all the way through the weekend. I've got us at the low 80s both Saturday and Sunday. Still, that's 13 to 14 degrees above normal for this time of year. We'll start to see a change though arriving into early next week. Now the upper to mid 70s is better, but still almost 10 degrees above normal for this time of year. This is what I was talking about. Yesterday we hit 85 degrees. That's just shy of the record of 87 that was set back in 1913. So a really long time ago. So this is really, really warm temperatures for this time of year. Today, forecast high, I think we'll probably get a little bit warmer than that, into the 83, 84 degree mark. So again, very close to the record of 86 degrees on this day set back in 1991. So y'all, it's very warm for November. The reason why has to do with the upper level pattern. We've been talking about this all week, but in the water vapor, you can clearly see this upside down U shape here. That's that clockwise motion in the water vapor. That's high pressure in the upper levels. That's been keeping us warm and also dry, and also helping out with the fog development that we've been seeing these past few mornings as well. There is a change coming that has to do with this cutoff upper level low that's kind of spinning near California. You see that there? That is going to be headed our way, and it's going to push a storm system through. So I'll show you what I mean. So here's you can kind of see the upper air pattern. Once again, there's that upper level ridge that's sitting right under us, and that's what's leading to the warmth. But there's that upper level low that's going to be headed our way and bring good rain chances on Friday and especially Thursday for areas to our west and north. So playing this out, this is Thursday morning. We'll start to see a storm system approaching from the west, and with it a cold front. That'll bring pretty good showers and storms all the way from central Texas up into Oklahoma. This will continue to head eastward throughout the day on Thursday. So with those southerly winds that get pulled into a weather system, we could see an isolated shower late Thursday, but mainly Thursday night ahead of the weather system that we'll see. So it'll also be cloudy throughout the day as well. Once we get into Friday though, Friday morning, so really overnight Thursday into early Friday morning, so I have this paused at 3 a.m. Starting to see some scattered showers in the area. That continues through Friday morning as well. Here's lunchtime on Friday. Again, a few showers and storms in and around the area. Very hit and miss is what it looks like, but on and off rains and rounds throughout the day is what this model is showing. So here's 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Again, take the placement with a grain of salt. The model doesn't do a good job of placing where there's going to be a storm cell, but the general pattern is that scattered to numerous showers and storms throughout the day on Friday. Then towards the evening hours, it does look like we'll trend drier and also much clearer for the overnight hours on Friday going into Saturday, but I wouldn't rule out that Saturday is completely dry. In fact, I've got 20%, so just isolated chance of some showers, mainly for the first part of the day. Then we look dry by Sunday. Then a more active pattern looks to make a return by Monday into Tuesday in the first part of next week. So in terms of rain amounts, we've got a lot of color on this map. The Weather Prediction Center, rain potential through the next week. So this takes us out through next Wednesday. Obviously, we're getting a lot of rain over in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, northern Louisiana, and that's from not only the first system that I was showing you that's going to lose a lot of energy as it makes its way eastward, so best rain chance to the west of us, but there's also, looks like we'll get into that southwesterly flow that's going to help send more weather systems from the south to the north from the west, so that's why you're kind of seeing that bullseye of rain. Here locally, now it does look like they've updated this and pushed this a little bit further south, but on average it looks like 1 inch to 1.5 inches, so a decent amount, but we need the rain. We have a lot of abnormally dry conditions across southeast Louisiana, even some areas of moderate drought, so we'll certainly take 1 inch, 1.5 inches, and then again that's over the next 7 days, so it's not all in one day that will likely receive that, because we're going to see several weather systems starting by Friday and then into early next week. So the conversation goes, okay, how about Saturday? We've got game day in Tiger Stadium, LSU Tigers, Western Kentucky. That's set to kick off in the evening, 6:45. Temperature wise, I think it'll be comfortable into the low 70s to start for kickoff, partly cloudy, and then really not dropping all that much. I mean, upper 60s, partly cloudy skies. And then I got a 10% chance here for a stray shower, but I think we'll be okay if you are going to Tiger Stadium Saturday night. But before that, we're dealing with the heat. Mid 80s today. We'll keep it dry. Just also watch for fog potential again tomorrow morning. So in the immediate forecast, I think that's going to be our greatest concern. And then the heat, of course. So low 80s is still running well above normal for this time of year. We'll keep it dry. Mainly on Thursday, the best rain chance looks to be Friday on and off throughout the day, and mainly through the morning hours on Friday. So keep that in mind as well for the morning commute. A few showers expected by Saturday, but I think we'll be okay if you have any outdoor plans in the afternoon and in the evening for game day. Then we'll start to see a change in the pattern arriving early next week. So we're trending cooler by Monday and Tuesday into the 70s. With an approaching weather system, that one, I know Thanksgiving isn't on this 7-day yet, looks to bring cooler temperatures for Thanksgiving. So Jeff Morrow will have more details on what to expect today going into tomorrow for that fog potential, and of course the latest model runs for you on that Friday rain for you on WAFB's Noon Show.
Southern Air of Baton Rouge says no, 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 no interest, no money down, no payments for 12 months on HVAC, plumbing, and electrical services. Scan the QR code on your screen to learn more.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.